We are back in the building, boy. We gotta talk Real Housewives of Potomac today, okay? It is Real Housewives of Potomac Day. It is Married to Medicine, Season 8 reunion, Part 2, baby. Part 2. And so I was like, you know what? Let's do a little celebration, okay? Up in this chatterization. Let's do a little celebration and let's do a video today to talk about what's going on with Dr. Wendy Osefo and how she feels that Gizelle's attack on her family was premeditated. Ooh, baby. We're also going to talk about some surprising developments in her friendships. So, stick around for that as well, okay? Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Hit that notification bell button and join the texting community. All of the information is down in the description link down below, okay? Now, with that being said, let's get into the thing, okay? Now, Wendy Osefo, let's talk about Wendy in the premiere episode and what we saw in the trailer. Wendy in the premiere episode, to me, from what we've seen, is going to be giving us vivaciousness. It's gonna be a slightly different Dr. Wendy Osefo that we're getting this season for quite a number of reasons. You know, she says in a recent interview that, you know, after she was literally, I think, filming for Potomac after she gave birth to her baby Cameron, okay? So it was about a month, maybe a month and a half right after that, and she was right into it, okay? But this season, we're getting a Wendy that's, you know, got her groove back and gotten into her own groove on this show. Now, with that being said, in this interview, and I'll place it in the description down below, you guys will get all of the tea about what's going on this season, and it's going to give us a clue as to some things that I believe we need to pay attention to as this season begins to percolate, okay? Now, getting into this whole situation with her and Gizelle, she basically says that she feels like this whole thing with Gizelle attacking her family was premeditated. Let's get into it, okay? Now, she says, I'm not immune to the fact that we're public figures. This is not a woe is me conversation. When you're a public figure, people go and talk about you. People go and lie about you, and it is what it is. And I'm okay with that. I know what I signed up for. But there is, for me, a level of expectation that I feel we have within our circle, especially when it's salaciousness and vicious rumors also about her family, okay? She says, it was like, this doesn't make any sense to me because you're repeating a lie that if I wanted to, I could repeat the same thing about you, basically talking about Gizelle. And then she says, anybody here, because that's what they do. Don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at the blogs. Everybody has to eat. Do you, you know? I'm not mad at it because we know our truth and I'm confident in my marriage. It doesn't matter. But in the same token, you have a level of expectation from your friends and you don't think that your friends will ever give life to a lie. If anything, they will quell it because they're your friends. Now, first things first, Wendy, let's get into it. Your castmates are not your friends. The great Nene Leakes has told us once, 2 times, 3 times the lady that these are your co-workers, okay? And I will tell you, for me, when I have been working on a job, a job, I don't trust not nay co-worker of mine, okay? I don't trust you. Now, I might like you, okay? We might be friendly, but at the end of the day, I don't really trust you that much, okay? Simply because I think, and here's 2 things. You know, when you have been laid off before, you start to realize, okay, I can't trust these people, okay? And then when you a contractor, they can let you go at any point in time. So you know, if you a contractor, shout out to all the contractors out there, you know, you don't keep nothing on your desk. You keep a little something here, a little something there, anything you can just grab and wipe off the desk and take with you so you can get on up out that door, collect your check and bounce, okay? So Wendy, I want you to understand that these people are not your friends. Okay, mama? Okay? That's that. And I'm glad she gets it about what the media has to say about her you know, some people don't get it and some people get easily offended, but she seems to understand the game, so I can respect that. But let's move on, okay? She says that Gizelle is definitely the co-star who disappointed her the most in season 6. And she says, I do think it was premeditated. And I also know that certain individuals on this show have a pattern in the practice of attacking people's families. That's what they do. That's what they get off on. And you know, again, if that's what you do, do you. But you don't do that with the Osefo crew. I don't play. And I say that very clear, to not play with my husband's name. Let the other people do that, the blogs, because that's what they're paid to do. But you don't do that. And I think that this group quickly learned that I have what I call my sacred four. That's my husband and my 3 kids. Talk about my wigs, talk about my clothes, anything you want, child. Just talk about me. Don't talk about that man who is not just a good husband, but a good father. And his only crime is supporting me on this platform. Don't do that, because I will drag you, okay? Now, when she said in the trailer that she'll light you up, okay? She says that what she means by that is that it can be with my words and her oration skills. It doesn't have to be light your A up in the way that people think, you know, the type way, okay? Because it means, she says for her, it means that she's a master and a wordsmith. And she says, you know, basically that the comment, I see you for everything everybody ever said about you, was directed directly at Gizelle. Okay, now we knew that, okay, because we all know, we all see the Gizelle game. You know, listen, Gizelle is a necessary character on a reality TV show like this. She is there to stir the pot. She is there to, you know, provide comedic commentary about other cast members in her confessionals, spread the rumors, start the storylines, spark the flame so that the rest of the ladies can react, okay? So and we talk about it all the time. You got your instigator and you got your reactors when it comes to reality TV. And Gizelle falls under the instigator category, okay? Wendy at this point will fall under the reactor category, because she's not on the show to stir up the juice, but she might, you know, get you together real quick if she needs to, okay? Now, okay. Here's the other thing. She also says that I may be breaking the fourth wall here, and I think that sometimes forget that this is the real world, right? So don't think you're gonna talk about my family under the safety blanket of saying, oh, no, this is for the show. She says, no, this is real life, okay? I understand that she has made it a pattern to have fake relationships, so it's okay if people attack that. But she says, my marriage is real. This is not for TV. My marriage is real, okay? She also says, don't play with that. Forget the cameras. I'm talking to you in real life. And I wanted to make that very clear. These other people may let you play with their relationship, but don't play with mine. Listen, here's the thing. You saw her playing with Monique's relationship. Girl, now you have to see sometimes, but listen, that's life though. Sometimes people got to see it for themselves. And I don't blame her, because I feel like what she did was she came into this, you know, trying to get to know everybody and trying to, you know, make the best decision possible. And I think she might have been led astray. Okay, she might have been led astray. Basically, when asked why she never unfollowed Gizelle, she says, and why Gizelle unfollowed her, she says, I mean, if someone read me and dragged me for filth the way that I did her, I would unfollow them too. I'm not mad. She shouldn't follow me. Imagine me saying what I said to her and she still follows me. So yeah, she did the right thing. But then when asked why she didn't unfollow her, she said, imagine me typing her name to hit the unfollow button. Okay, maybe eventually sometime in the future when I have time, but right now I'm too booked and busy to type her name in my phone. But thank you for giving me the honor of typing my name in your phone, okay? Now let's get to another good part, because she done dragged her for filth in this interview so far, okay? When asked about her relationship with Karen, now this is the interesting part. I don't know if you guys have been watching on Instagram, but yesterday, they was doing Real Housewives of Potomac tea time with Potomac or something like that, some type of event here in the DC area down to the wharf. And it was her, Wendy, Karen, Ashley, and Mia, okay? No, I don't know if the other ladies were there or not. I just didn't see them in Wendy's post, okay? So check that out. But what she does say about Karen is this. She says, I want you guys to see, I don't want to give it away, but when I tell you Karen is definitely like, she gets the crown, absolutely. Basically, she was saying that Karen stood by her like no one else amid the Gizelle drama. She did what I would have expected some others to do. Now, I don't want to cause no chaos or no ruckus, but if you recall the promo video for this season, Wendy talks about, she opens it up talking about not knowing who your real friends are or whatever. So in my mind, I'm just wondering, are things okay between, Candace and Dr. Wendy Osefo? Okay? Because if she's saying here, Karen did what I was expecting, what I would have expected some others to do, it ain't that many others to talk about, okay? Obviously it ain't Gizelle, or maybe it is Gizelle. Maybe she would have expected Gizelle to do something different. Maybe she would have expected Robin to do something, and I don't know why she would have expected Robin to do something different. If Gizelle doing it, Robin probably doing it too. Come on now, it's like person, shadow, person, shadow, person, shadow. Anyway, I digress. So I don't know who is she talking about? Is she talking about Candace? Because they was, bosom buddies. So I don't know. I'm just speculating here. I'm just asking the questions. But we'll see what happens. This season is about to be interesting. I feel like some people are about to shake the table up in here. And I'm all the way here for it. Potomac is back tonight, y'all. I cannot wait to see the Potomac ladies doing their thing in a supersized episode. So listen, make sure you guys keep it locked right here, okay? Keep it all the way locked, okay? And then we will catch you guys in the next video.